Yo, what's good, good 413 here back in the day, and today, guys, we are rocking out in our safety car, Bugatti Veyron. And honestly, I did do a little bit of testing before starting this one up, because I tried doing the last race in just a stock one. The thing had so much understeer, it was crazy. Every single corner was understeer. So I finally did some tweaking, and hopefully it's gonna work out. I was able to actually win the last race and get 1,700 points towards our total score. So I'm actually pretty dang excited about that. But hopefully this Bugatti can pull in the finest of work, because honestly it was showing some hopes on the leaderboards. And that's really all we can hope for. But anyway though, let's go ahead, get on into it. Oh, so excited! Finally get to drive this Veyron around. And look at that light bar. I kind of hope they add a light bar very similar to like that one to the Crown Victoria, because honestly the one that it has right now is not all that great. It was kind of crappy. Why are we leaning into that Pagani? Like, I mean, I don't understand that one. We were just trying to go around it, and all of a sudden it just started automatically leaning into it. Oh, safety! You guys gotta know that there's a guy in the grass. You can't go real fast anymore. Like, not that it's really going to matter to you. You guys are all just going to keep going max speed and ram into each other constantly, and not let the safety car up in the first, like where he needs to be. That's where the safety car needs to go. Okay, I need to get up there. I need to get up to the front. Thank you, my dudes. All right, there are two more people into the grass. That's a safety foul. You guys gotta. I don't actually know what it's called. All I know is that there is like some sort of regulation that says, oh, these guys crashed, you gotta go a little bit slower around such and such turn, or turn one, or like whatever it is. That's pretty much all I know, is that that's kind of how it works. Ugh. Safety, 2 points. Oh my gosh. If you guys actually get that reference, then you guys are awesome. Because there are some people out there who understand what a safety is, and then there are other people who think that a safety is a position, or I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. What I was getting at is that a safety is actually when a player with a ball is tackled within their own end zone, and thus results in a 2 points for the opposing team. And it's nice. It's a football thing. So, alright. But we are currently in 7th place. We did have to rewind just a little bit, because we got a little bit of oversteer on that last corner. And ooh, that one we turned in a little bit too soon. But here we come up. We're coming up to one of the big straights here. This is where the Bugatti Veyron shines. Get that power down. Get the power down, my dude. That's where you need to come in handy. Oh, get mean. We did catch up pretty quickly up into the 6th place guy. A little bit of oversteer again. We end up into the side. Oh, yeah, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Oh. Safety foul, safety regulation. You guys need to stop there, thank you. That was actually really bad. What is going on? There's fog all over the place. Woo! At least I got these bright orange lights on top of my car to let people know where I am. It's a very, very safe thing to do, guys. Alright, come on. We're right now in 6th place. We need to do a little bit more catch up. So we moved up into 5th place, and this Bugatti is still got a lot of oversteer. I mean, that's what you can expect from, 1,000 horsepower and all-wheel drive is a little bit much. But the thing is, though, that this can handle it in the most extreme circumstances. But unlike something like Suzuka, where it's got a lot more tight corners and all that sort of stuff, it doesn't want to get long. It just don't want to do its thing. Like, it wants to kind of slide around a little bit. It kind of wants to, you know, just oversteer quite a bit. I mean, we're going to brake pretty dang hard through this corner, and we're actually going to do fairly well. And there's the Aston Martin Vulcan. Can we catch it? Bugatti Veyron, let's go! Yes! We move up into 4th place for the very end. Oh, 208. I'm curious to see where that'll actually put us. Where that will put us. Oh, what did somebody just say? I just got a weird message. I don't know. But at a 208, that puts us kind of right where we're supposed to be. We should be up a little bit higher, kind of up in 2nd place. But that 5.9, what? So maybe the 599XX would have been better for this one. But oh my gosh, the hypercars, they vary so much. Like something that was low weight, lower horsepower, I feel like would have done better here. But something that was like I don't really know. And we're surprisingly in 1st place. We are at the top of the leaderboard right now, which I am so surprised about. Ooh, now we get to see what this Bugatti can do here at the Nürburgring. We're doing full circuit this time around. And right now, 1st place is another... What are you doing? What are you doing, you stupid little Mexican? Guys, I'm not being racist either. Like, that's his name. Little Mexican. But oh my god, dude, what were you doing? You were in 1st place. I was in 2nd place, and you screwed us. Oh my gosh. Where? What? How does that 599 have so much power? Oh my god, what? Mine only had like 800. This guy right here, he gotta be doing something. But I don't know, maybe on like some of these sharper corners, that 599 is definitely going to be more beneficial than say this big, fat, heavy Bugatti. But when we get into the straights, this Bugatti wins it every single time. And there we go, we were actually able to go ahead and pull in front of the 599XX, leading into 1st place, which is honestly where we need to be since we are indeed the safety car. It's where we are supposed to be, making sure that they stick to their limited speeds of only like 210 miles per hour. Oh my gosh, guys. I like this little Bugatti. I love the little light on it. It's so adorable. Like, why would they put this light on here? I'm not even sure. Is the Bugatti Veyron a safety car for any race series? I'm curious about that. Oh gosh. Here we go, guys. We're making our last corner on the GP circuit before we move on to the actual ring itself. And that is going to be a little bit of a challenge for us. That is going to be a little bit of a challenge for us, as this Bugatti is, of course, very wide. And these are some very narrow roads. As well, on top of that, I got an itch on my head. Yeah, the turns are tight. And the road is narrow. And we have a car that really enjoys understeering. And that is not too good. Not too good. We'll see how well this Bugatti can actually keep up. See if it can actually hold this 1st position for the duration of the race. That is something that is definitely going to need to be seen, because honestly, I can tell right now it's going to be very difficult and full of lots of rewinding, because my gosh, this thing is just doesn't want to turn. Partially because of my controller, partially because it's all-wheel drive, and partially because it's big, fat, and heavy. It has a very small turning radius, which is actually kind of a problem I've heard for many Volkswagens. Like, even like the front-wheel drive ones have big issues. Now, one of you guys out there may not know this or not, but Volkswagen makes Bugattis. Gasp! Gasp! Except for the fact that Bugatti is considered to be a French company, where Volkswagen is considered to be German. But Volkswagen does own the rights to Bugatti as well. Volkswagen, honestly, every single car they make is honestly extreme. Like, I mean, they have like their people's car, which is really not all that extreme. But when you think about their other brands, like they have Lamborghini, They have Audi. They have Bentley. Who else do they got? Do they have Rolls-Royce? They may have Rolls-Royce. Oh my gosh. Ah! Stop it! So we've already lost our first place. We lost it to Jackopolis again, who is currently in first in the 599XX. We're going to cut this corner, see if we can't hit him. How? What is going on? Like, we should have definitely been able to hit him going across that grass there. Just because I'm mad. But, oh, turn! Damn it, turn! Get off the grass! Get off the grass! My God! Oh, this thing is... This is going to be a very, very long, annoying race. Because, one, look out. The car, you could not fit two Bugattis side by side on this track. That's how, like... That's how narrow the road is. It's pretty insane. In certain parts you can, but in other parts it's like, nope, nope. And right now we are going through this one section with a lot of windy things. And I mean, I'm not even on the gas. And I'm literally doing what the game is telling me to do. You know, just let off the gas and everything like that. And it doesn't want to steer. In fact, that time we were actually drifting. What is going on? Like, Forza, get your shit together. Like, I mean, I know I'm bad. I know I'm bad. I can be good when it matters. Like, if I actually am, like, given a couple practice runs or whatever, like, we could probably pull this out, no brainer. If, for example, I went ahead and I did 15 laps at the Nürburgring beforehand and was just like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go. I know this track. And I was using the Bugatti Veyron with the same tune I'm using now. But honestly, this is the first time I've ever used the Bugatti Veyron on the Nürburgring. Because I don't really like the Nürburgring all that much because it's so long and sometimes it can be a little daunting. And some of the corners are very well hidden. And you will often crash into barriers. Yes, you will. So let's keep on going with this Bugatti. Hopefully we can catch up to Jackopolis here at some point in the near future. So my controller now seems to be even worse than it used to be, because basically now it's also sticking. Like, it used to just like not respond, and now occasionally it just happens to start sticking and we'll just randomly do it. So like, I'll just be like going ahead down the road here and all of a sudden like my controller will just start doing this and I don't even know why. And right there it just started sticking. I just did that. And it started sticking when I got there, and it just started crashing me into that wall even after I just, like, pushed it just a little bit like that. I mean, it was like, come on, man, what are you doing? So I definitely gotta go get a new controller because I'm getting so sick and tired of all my controllers breaking. This is, like, my second Xbox One controller this month. And that's insane because basically I had bought a backup a long time ago. It was on sale for a while, and I'm just like, you know what? I need a backup controller. I'm gonna go ahead, drop the money, and buy one. And you know what? My other controller ended up breaking. The right bumper, or not the right bumper, the left bumper doesn't work. Which really, for a lot of Forza, isn't really too necessary, but like, it is a little bit necessary in Need for Speed Payback. So I just can't, like, you know, swap controllers over. And it's just one of those deals. It's like, come on. Come on. And actually, no, it's not the left bumper. It is... Is it the left bumper? It's whatever one is. Now that I'm thinking about it, it is necessary for Forza. Because the reason why I was getting it is because essentially I can't change gears anymore. That's what it is. Yeah, it's just... Come on. So we set a 903... for a grand total of 9:05. I'm curious what the record is on the leaderboard. Yeah, they're a whole minute faster than us. I'm curious, though, what about my friends? I'm sure there's somebody... Yeah, there's a lot of people quite faster than me. And Koenigsigs, 918s, everything else. Because, one, this Bugatti Veyron is not really a Nürburgring car. I mean, let's be honest with that. In fact, the fact that I won is actually pretty... I'm actually really excited about that. Like, I was not expecting to actually win this race. Not even in the slightest. But anyway, though, that is the end of our Hypercars series. Now we still got a little bit of time. So what I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and do our first showcase for our Forza Drivers Cup Championship. So let's go ahead and get on into that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the brand new showcase events that we have. So first up we have Porsche 911 High Speed Chase in the number 45 Flying Lizard 911 GT3 RSR. Then we have Ken Block Ford GT350R one-on-one. That'll be very interesting. I've been racing the crap right now out of the GT350R. And the new Bounty Hunter Challenge. That's what it is. Sometimes, guys, I'm getting old. Things start slipping my mind. It is one of those things. It just kind of sucks. Then we got Moments in Motorsport GT Racing Reborn for the number 4 Audi 90 Quattro IMSA GTO. And then what we have is we have the Desert Dingo Bug Bowling. Now, I'm thinking, guys, let's go ahead and go after the Ford Mustang.
When it's you against another driver, that's when the pressure is on. You know your target, you know what you have to do, and there's really two sides of the coin. You're trying to capitalize on their mistakes when you're behind them, and once you're in front of them, the pressure is on you to not make any mistakes for them to capitalize on. So just the straight two-car battle is still one of the great things in racing.
And of course, we're going to Mazda Laguna Seca, which is where that event is happening anyway. So if we don't beat Ken Block, I will thoroughly be disappointed because, in fact, I have so much confidence in the fact that I know this course so well now. With this car, we're moving up to pro. I have that much confidence, guys. I have that much confidence, and we'll see. Okay, so we are going to start from a standstill. All right, here we go. Come on. In fact, I even know, like, little shortcuts in this thing, except for the fact that, oh, here we go. Oh, this is going to be so nice. It is going to be so nice just to blow away Ken Block here. Oh my god. Hopefully we can put in the finest of work. Oh god, I am so excited to be doing this right now. I have been honestly practicing like a madman in this one. Ooh, that's not a good way to take that corner. But we'll still get a big jump on Ken Block. Oh, yes. Oh, man, we went off the track. That's not good. Ooh, this spot right here can still remain clean. All right, what we need to do is we need to kind of come up here. Oh, yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. That is how you take that corner right there. Except actually, that was not the best way to. I don't even know why. It's probably because I'm talking right now, and this lap is actually going to be kind of slow. So, I mean, that's all I can say on that. But this GT350R, guys, honestly, I'm kind of really digging it after driving it for so much. Like, I somehow am able to, like, handle it in not the worst way possible. I honestly was not expecting it to be as good as it is. I'm pleasantly surprised. As you guys know, I'm not a big American Muscle fan, but this car has actually surprised me. I'm actually really pleased with how this thing it handles and how well it does. Now, it does have quite a bit of body roll that I'm not too, you know, happy with per se, but yeah, that can be dealt with. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, I mean, every car has their flaws and everything, but honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised with the Nissan, I almost said Nissan, with the Ford Mustang GT350R. Oh, that's how you take that corner right there. That is much better. Look at him, he's so far behind now. Oh, we definitely have an unfair advantage at this moment. Like, we probably could have moved this up to expert and done pretty well. In fact, I'm curious to see what lap time I actually get, because I don't think I'm going to have a time that will be competitive in the other one. So here we go. Oh, that's how you take that corner. Oh, that is definitely for sure how you take that corner that time. Oh, oh yes. This is good. I'm really, really enjoying this, and I hope you guys are actually glad to see me actually doing well in a race for once. This one I practiced just so much though for it. It's kind of ridiculous how much time and effort I've actually put in to driving the GT350R at Mazda Laguna Seca. We set a 140.617. Not my best, as currently my best is sitting at a 138.2. So we're about 1.8, or no, we're actually like more than 2 seconds off. That was a pretty damn good time, though. That's still, that right there, that time, I think that's exactly the same time as Nebuchadnezzar or Dan Greenwald. So we'll have to go ahead and check that here in just a second. But I'm excited about that. That was a pretty nice victory. Oh, I feel good about that one. I feel good, and I hope you guys actually enjoy watching me race properly well. I mean, it's just one of those things. Just one of those things, guy. So let's go ahead and check on that Rivals Challenge really quickly before we go ahead and wrap it up, as I want to see what his time is. Alright, so our time would not have been good enough to beat him yet, as he is actually at a 140.463. But currently, right now, I'm feeling a little bit safer, as we're sitting at a 138.227. Now, Meckberg, though, he's coming up on me quick. That has got me a little bit worried, because I bet you what they got going on in-house is it's kind of like they're all just like sort of sitting on a beanbag chair, because that was not his time earlier this evening. I will say he is honestly playing right now, setting better lap times, which has me worried. I mean, if that's kind of the safe spot, as long as you can beat Meckberg, you'll beat Dan Greenwald. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or not. But I don't think Dan Greenwald plays as much as, say, Johnny Wanna or Meckberg do. So I'm hoping that is the case and we're safe. But just in case we're not, that 138.227 does have us in a pretty decent position at 2015 in the world. Out of how many people have actually done this? So top scores 15,000. So we're at 2,000. So I'm not too ashamed of that. That's actually a fairly decent time. I remember earlier, though, I was checking on the Americas section. We'll go back over there. And basically it was ranked 600 something. I thought I was 600 in the world. I was so excited. I'm just like, yes! Oh my god. And then I realized it was America. And I'm like, oh man. Crap. We're ranked 600 out of 5,500. But anyway, though, that's where we're going to go and wrap it up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Gurf113 and Instagram.com/Gurf113. And as well, if you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Boy.